Hi, I'm Sandy Steinman, President of Background Checks Express, your one-stop source for accurate, accessible, and affordable background checking. Employment verification is a subject that always comes up when I'm working with a new client. And the typical question from hiring managers is, look, are employment verifications really worth it? I mean, after all, you're only going to get name, rank, and serial number. Well, not so fast. Let's look at what performing employment verification gets employers. First of all, even if all you get from your phone call are dates of employment, at the very least, it eliminates unexplained employment gaps. And eliminating those gaps during employment verification is really important to employers, because a gap in employment dates could mean that your applicant has been incarcerated and you could unknowingly be hiring a felon. Remember, it's not a question of whether or not your applicant had employment gaps, it's whether or not they're unexplained. It's so important to know who you're hiring and where they've been. An employment verification can help employers know where to search for criminal records. Remember, there's no national database for employers to legally access those records, so knowingly where they've worked and lived gives employers a great starting point. And that's important, remembering that there's over 10,000 courthouses around the country. Imagine having to check each of them. Instinct is always an important part of the hiring process, but there's nothing like factual employment verifications to help an employer know for certain that the applicant had worked for the companies claimed and that he or she held the positions claimed. And very important, an employment verification may be able to help an employer convince a jury during a negligent hiring case that they did perform due diligence and there was no negligence in the hiring process. And finally, who knows? An employer may actually receive some valuable information during employment verification. There are certainly times when all you may hear is the fact that they do not give any information other than dates of hire and possibly positions held. But if you're using a professional background checking firm like Background Checks Express, and they have a well-trained employment verification specialist, you may get some information that really helps in the hiring process. And listen, there are times that employers really want to give you that information. In the past, when I've been giving information, I've asked the background checking firm to ask me if I would rehire the person, and then we're off to the races. In future weeks, we'll continue to look at the background checking tools that are available to help you as an employer know who you're hiring. If you're an employer, I hope you'll follow a series of videos, because what you learn here could really well keep you out of court or help you to avoid hiring the wrong person, and that's our mission. If you want to learn more about background checking or want to find out how we can help you know who you're hiring, just feel free to call me at 844-SCREEN-NOW, that's 844-727-3366, or email me at sandy@backgroundchecksexpress.com. In the meanwhile, please be safe, hire safe, and I'll see you in the next video.